You did take a while, and I assume you're kind of
Hey,
out the guys, or what?
no, I mean, obviously talking as a staff, and we're thankful. These guys have had a great regular season, and to win a Pac-12 regular season championship is nothing should be taken lightly. Obviously, we wanted to play better today, and we didn't. But maybe we were given a gift by SC, and we could really learn from this. So that's going to be our focus.
What would you say? I mean, what mentality you have for us to learn?
Just maybe coming, with a little better sense of urgency or responding to how the game's being officiated. I'm not saying it's officiated poorly. I'm saying maybe our approach wasn't right, and so just getting better at that kind of stuff because these games they get really emotional, and as they're playing out, and you have to be able to control your emotions and draw up on your season's experiences. So maybe just being a little bit better there.
The shooting being off for a lot of guys, was that a function of them maybe pressing or something?
I mean, we just didn't have great rhythm on offense all day, so we're going to give USC credit on defense. And we got good shooters, we're capable of making shots, but today was USC's day.
Mixing up the defense and everything.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And we've never got a rhythm. We never got a rhythm, so that's something we got to take a look at and figure out.
Were you expecting USC to kind of have that just offensive outburst just from start to finish, be able to?
I mean, I don't know if it was an outburst, to be honest with you. I just think we were really bad on offense. And we turned the ball over a lot, and that probably helped them out with their offense a little bit. But, I mean, they made a few shots here and there. But I mean, I did not feel like that was a high-octane game by either team. But I'm taking nothing away from SC. They were a lot better than we were today.
Speaking of turnovers, what are some issues you saw that resulted in that?
I mean, you got to connect passes. It's really simple. I mean, pass to the same color jersey. I mean, we got to do that. We got to be better at that. We just weren't today. So maybe I don't know why. We've been pretty good at taking care of the ball all year, and today we weren't. So we'll take a look at it and we'll figure it out. And if there's things we need to address, we'll address them.
Well, sometimes in that case, you feel like some of them were lazy passes, like you said, maybe not a sense of urgency, or was there again disruption from you?
I mean, I'm going to give USC credit for disruption, but you know what? You got to be able to handle disruption. So it's nothing we haven't faced all year. So they did a good job disrupting our rhythm, and our guys didn't do a great job of playing through it.
How about Caleb in particular, just as good as he's been, especially lately?
I mean, Caleb's had an MVP type year, and he just didn't play great today. So, it'll be a great thing for him and I to sit down and discuss. I love him. I really appreciate him, and I really respect him as a player and as a person. So, these are the experiences coaches and players need together.
He's been pretty patient, and the other night took what Wade and after a couple shots took what was coming to him. But maybe I didn't know tonight. Do you feel like he was maybe taking some shots he shouldn't?
I don't think a lot of our shot selection overall was great all night. So again, you probably got to give USC some credit on defense.
What do you tell a player like that after a performance like tonight to make sure he kind of shakes it off, especially before heading into next week?
You're a great player. Let's get better. Let's look at what happened and be honest with each other and move forward.
Now you have Pac-12 tournament, NCAA tournament. Those are one and done. You lose and you're out. How do you make sure that you guys don't have a night like this where you kind of just?
Well, listen. I mean, if I knew how to make sure we didn't have a night like this, I would probably have won 25 national championships by now. But I don't know. I mean, you don't know. That's the hard thing. You have to help your team through those moments. Like I said, there's a lot of emotions that go into it. So today was a great experience for us, and hopefully that we'll learn from it, and it'll help prepare us for what's coming next.
You said the other night you felt it was a pretty mature group. There would be a test to that. I mean,
I knew it was going to be a test.
Yeah.
I mean, and we had talked about it. I don't know. Maybe I talked him into not playing well. I don't know. I mean, sometimes as a coach, you try to address what you think is the obvious, and maybe your players don't realize it's so obvious. And the next thing they know, they're like, "Well, we're supposed to have a letdown today."
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know. I mean, maybe I talked him into it. So that's something to consider as well.
Well, USC was picked second to win the league. I mean, do you think they're kind of looking like that?
I mean, they're really talented. There's no doubt about it. They're really talented, and my got nothing respect for how they played tonight. Nothing but respect for Andy, and they had a great night, and they were the more deserving team tonight.
Was there anything different besides the fact that those two guys were back? Ellis seemed to was off a little bit, but having the two guys that weren't at the field.
I mean, those two guys are really good players. Of course, it's different. But again, like I said, I didn't think like there was anything overwhelming. It's just they played better than us overall, And we have 18 turnovers and shoot a poor percentage. I mean, it's going to be a tough night. You guys are the best. Thank you.
Coach.